In the remote town of Willowbrook, nestled deep within an ancient, gnarled forest, a serenity reigned that had endured for centuries. The townspeople lived in blissful isolation, untouched by the chaos and tumult of the outside world. But all of this was about to change on a night when an unfathomable horror descended upon them. The circus arrived without warning, shrouded in an ink-high blackness that swallowed the moon's feeble light. It appeared on the outskirts of town, materializing from the depths of a nightmare. There were no heralding trumpets, no colorful banners, no cheerful announcements. It was as though the very fabric of reality had torn open to birth this sinister carnival. This circus was like no other, for it was a circus born of madness and malevolence. Its entrance was a grotesque and gaping maw, a clown's rictus grin painted in garish red. Above this horrifying portal, a sign simply read, "The Clown's Show." It beckoned with a sinister allure, drawing the townspeople like moths to an unholy flame. As they entered the tent, the air grew oppressive with an unnerving silence, a dense foreboding that clung to their very souls. The interior was dimly lit by a sickly, flickering light that cast monstrous, shifting shadows across the uneven wooden floor. The benches creaked and groaned under the weight of the townsfolk, who were now trapped in a waking nightmare. The show began with a single spotlight, revealing a clown whose visage struck terror into every heart present. His face was a deathly pallor, his lips a ghoulish crimson that stretched grotesquely from ear to ear. His eyes were twin voids, vast and empty, devoid of humanity. At first, his act seemed harmless, filled with the traditional antics of the clown, but as time wore on, a palpable malevolence crept into his performance. The clown's movements became increasingly unnatural, his limbs bending and twisting in grotesque defiance of human anatomy. His laughter, once jovial, warped into a chilling, high-pitched cacophony that seared itself into the minds of the audience. As the night deepened, the clown's routine took a sinister turn. He juggled gleaming knives with terrifying precision, each blade narrowly missing the townsfolk, who watched in horrified fascination. Gasps of dread and murmurs of fear filled the tent, but an invisible force kept them locked in place, unable to escape the nightmarish spectacle. The climax of the show was a descent into unimaginable horror. The clown produced a small, tattered book, its pages filled with names that seemed to pulse with malevolence. He chanted these names in a nightmarish incantation, and with each utterance, a member of the audience would shriek in anguish. It was as if the clown had unearthed their deepest terrors, pulling them into the harsh light of reality. As the nightmarish performance reached its zenith, the very fabric of the tent itself came alive. Its walls undulated and writhed like the flesh of a living, breathing beast, ensnaring the townspeople in an inescapable nightmare. Their terrified wails merged with the haunting laughter of the clown, creating a symphony of madness that echoed through the forest. And then, with a final, bone-chilling laugh, the circus vanished into the abyss, leaving behind a traumatized town. The townsfolk could never forget the night of the malevolent clown and his horrifying show. It haunted their dreams, infecting every corner of their existence with a suffocating dread. The circus had irrevocably changed Willowbrook. Dark whispers and sinister legends spread like wildfire, told only in the darkest corners of the town. Some believed it to be a manifestation of evil itself, while others saw it as a cruel reflection of their innermost fears.